Just wanted to do a quick video of some games, some game pickups, and also what I'm currently playing. I'm trying to do a quick video because I know this video doesn't last long. All right, first are gonna be two games I've been playing. Um, First game is a game I gotta jump back on. I was playing pretty fun games, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. This is a great game if you're into the mech style game where you're fighting mechs and other things as well. I love the it's from software, also Bandai Namco. From software, Elden Ring and all those games. But this is a mech style game. You're playing as a mech. You upgrade your mech. You go against other mechs and other like robot style creatures as well. It's pretty hard game. You have to do a lot of upgrading, a lot of backtracking, playing, and upgrading your. So if you know Elden Ring, you gotta build up your character, and that's what it is in robot form. So you're building up your mech, you're upgrading your legs, your chest, your guns, all those items, and you're playing. It's a very fun game. If you like those, if you like Elden Ring, those style games, you'll love this game as well. Uh, just be just be on notice. It's a hard game. Just be honest with you. Got to jump back on that. Um, Next game is a game I beat. You can watch my previous videos. It's a very fun game. It's a beat 'em up game. It is slaps and beams too. This is a very fun beat 'em up game. This is a TV show. I think they had movies as well overseas, dealing with Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill. This was back in like the 70s or like 70s, I think early 80s as well. Um, with these characters, I think Bud Spencer has passed, but Terrence Hill's still around. But it's a very fun game. You dealing with them. This is the alternative cover that I like. As you can see, this is the current cover that they have. I switched it because I like the alternate cover. This is very rare. You see books in the game, so this kind of shows you like how the game looks, stages and whatnot, how to play and whatnot. I beat the game. Check my previous videos for the video on that. Very fun game, beat 'em up game that you play, and you could switch between characters. You have to switch in certain situations to progress, back and forth to go to the next location. They have mini games in it as well. I love the mini games. There's one of them kept pissing me off. It was kind of hard, but you can play either the beat 'em up or you can play also the mini games with someone. Very fun game. I played the first one. I wish I had a physical. I don't have the physical for that. It's very expensive. But this is a fun game to get into if you like beat 'em ups. Next game, I'm gonna show some games that I've had for a while and I haven't showed them. So let's go into it. The game is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. See, I have this I think I have it currently on PS4, and I picked up the Switch version because it was cheap. So I picked this up. If you're in the Castlevania style games, it has an individual from that left and made his own game. So battle your way into demonic stronghold. So you play as Zangetsu and other characters as well, but Zangetsu is the main character. So you play with him, and you also play with other characters as well. So three brand new playable characters appears in the Curse of the Moon 2, including the Exorcist Dominique. Players can also create demon hunting duels in two-player local co-op, available for the first time in the series. So if you're into that style of games, see if I could kind of show you a little bit. It's just like if you like Castlevania games, you'll love this type game. Just glad I was able to pick this up. Curse of the Moon 2. I think I have it. I might have the collector's edition if I'm not mistaken for the Switch. I think I do. But so I got another copy. So pretty much Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Pick that up. Pretty cool game. All right. Next game is a game I have on the Switch. I wanted a PS4 copy. Well, PS5 copy. I couldn't get a PS4, so the PS5 copy was cheap. It was only like $20. Had at Best Buy, and that is Shantae half Genie half Hero Ultimate Edition. So this edition has all the DLC. As you can see, pretty much you're playing HD, save the belly dancing half Shantae. Pretty much in this game, it's a way forward game, also limited run. It comes with all inclusive version, it comes with all previously released DLC. It's a pretty cool game. It's a Metroidvania style game. Way forward makes really good games. Shantae is a very popular series. Very fun game where you can play as Shantae and she transforms into these creatures to progress in the game. A lot of tracking. Like I said before, it's a Metrovania style game. Very fun game if you like Metrovanias. And it's a pretty cool game as you play as Shantae. Very fun. Glad to have this on the PS5. I have it on the Switch as well. Cool game. Let's keep going. Next game, another cheap game that I was able to get as well, and that is Shantae Risky Revenge Director's Cut. So in this game, it's the same as the previous game, but this game I think was on the Switch. It has that Super Nintendo style look. Pretty much guide half genie through the burning deserts, enchanted forests, dripping caverns, and deadly labyrinths. Pretty much the same as the previous game. The graphics are a little bit not as good as the previous game that I just showed, but it's still a fun game. This is one of the earlier games. This one's made for the Game Boy Color, if I'm not mistaken. A very fun game. Pick it up if you haven't. You're gonna get your money's worth with Shantae Metrovania style games. So pick it up. I'm trying to rush through these games 'cause I know this video don't last long. Next game is a game. If you're into those old Dreamcast games, this is a reminder and a shout out to Panzer Palladium. If you know that game, some shoot 'em style games. It is Air Twister. This came out. One of the I think directors or individuals that was previously involved with that made this game. I had to get the PS4 version. I got it from Strictly Limited. So a little bit, if you can kind of see. Sorry, the video is a little bit not clear as it normally is. I usually shoot in 4K. I did 1080 this video with my phone to see if it lasts longer. So as you can see, you playing as her. Into the air, the last hope, exit the white hole, extra dimension called the air froth out of bubbles. So as you can see, you're playing as her and you're shooting your way. If you know Panzer Palladium, you're moving through the stage, you're shooting these items and progressing. It's a throwback to those old Dreamcast style games. If you like Panzer Palladium, look it up. Look up this game as well. It's a pretty cool game, shoot 'em up style game. It's not for everyone, but it's a cool game to have in your collection. Air Twister. And it sold out pretty fast. I think they have other PS4 editions or PS5. It has a different cover. This one came directly to Strictly Limited. Next game is a game that I was glad to get. Let me hear it. It is Astalon, Tears of the Earth. This is a very fun game. Hold a sec. So, like I said before, it's Astalon. This is a game you play as 3 characters, and you're pretty much trying to make your way through this tower, and you're building your character as well. It came with a card, as you can see. This is a limited run game. I don't know if anybody else released it, but it's a fun game. I'm trying to rush because it's almost 10 minutes. So pretty much you play at your own pace and you're building your characters and you're going through rooms and you're fighting enemies. As you can see, you can kind of see the graphics as well. Very fun game. Glad I was able to get this. Check it out. Check the video, and I'll see you guys the next video. Hope you enjoyed the games, and I have plenty more videos coming out. All right. Oh, it didn't stop. It's still going. It's probably gonna stop at a few though. But pick that up if you haven't. This is a uh, very fun like Metrovania style game that you can pick up, and I thoroughly recommend this game um, to pick it up. I wish I would have known it kept going. Let me see if I can show a few more games. Hold on a sec. All right, we're gonna keep going, see how many more games I can show. This is another PS5 game. I don't know why I didn't have it with this collection as well. The game is Shantae and the Seven Sirens. So pretty much this is showing that game. This is another Shantae game, as you can see, with the newer graphics. Very fun game. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. As you can see, you could change to these different characters as you progress in the game, and you use these characters to go further. Metrovania style game. Very fun game. Check the Shantae series out if you haven't. Wave 4 is a great game developer who makes pretty good games. I thoroughly enjoyed the Shantae game. I have 3 of them. I think there's 2 more. I wanted to wait, but these were like $20, so I picked these up ASAP. They were a little bit more the other ones. I'm trying to wait to a deal for those as well, and I'll pick those up as well. I have 2 more to pick up, so Shantae and the Seven Sirens. All right. Next game is a game that came out. This was a game that was supposed to have came out, but they never brought it out for the I think it was supposed to come out, if I'm not mistaken, on Dreamcast or something like that. And they were making a game and never finished it. I think another developer picked it up and brought it out, and that game is Clockwork Aquario, Aquario. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Very fun game. As you can see, the long lost arcade treasure from the original West One team. So as you can see here, this is a game that's what had came out in the arcades. Was definitely a coin muncher style game. This is a very fun like RPG. Well, not RPG. This is a very fun. How would I explain this game? It's like similar to like a Donkey Kong style, not quite the same, but in that aspects of gameplay. Very fun game that didn't come out. Had to pick it up. I like the look of it and the style of it, and I know this game in the future is going to be very collectible. Glad I was able to pick it up. Next game is another game I was glad I was able to pick up as well. This PS4 game is the collector's edition of that game. Glad I was able to get this. Suggested by many individuals. I think I first saw it with Radical Reggie. Check him out. This game is Guilt. This is a game that originally came out. I forgot. It came out on the I forgot what system, and they brought it out on other. My mind going blank at the moment. Let me go because I don't know how long this video is going to go. So this is a collector's edition of that game, Guilt. It's the full game, sticker sheet, summer workbook, Sally pen, Beltwood. So you play as this girl who pretty much get into it with her friends or something like that, and by doing that, she's separated pretty much from her friends, and she kind of goes through this world, and she's almost into this almost like scary monster style world. So she's trying to progress through the game while avoiding these monsters and whatnot. So she's avoiding these monsters, trying to not be seen. So you're using cover. You're using like maybe like items, throwing them to distract the monsters and trying to progress in the game. Very fun game. Check it out. Sorry, collector's edition doesn't show more. I wish I would have showed more. I don't know if I can make it show on my old phone. Hold on a sec. So as you can see here, she's looking for her friend, and she gets sidetracked. Far as when she's looking, she falls off her bike. So it starts off like that. This is a horror style game, as you can see. Um, Very cool game that came out. I forgot what it came out on. It came out on the it was a game that was on this certain system or program. I forgot. And then they eventually brought it out on, like, as you can see now on the PS4. They brought it out for that, but it was locked on this certain game offer that they had for, I forgot the name of it. People in the comments probably gonna eat me up as far as saying, oh, hey, you don't know, but this is a very fun, cool game, as you can see here. If you like this style game, let me kind of fast forward a little bit so you can get, it's kind of the beginning. So as you can see here, she's hiding behind certain things. Getting messages like crazy right when I'm doing a video. So as you can see, she used her light to pretty much extinguish these enemies. My phone was silent as crap earlier. Now it's going on. So as you can see here, you can see how it looks as you progress. It's a horror style game. Very fun game. Glad that it was able to get a physical for it. I was glad I was able to get the collector's edition for it. The guilt. So as you can see here, she's using her flashlight. So you're creeping through these areas. You're trying to dodge monsters and whatnot. That's a monster right there coming at her. So she's using that light to attack, and they disperse. Sometimes you can use the light. Sometimes you can't. You need to sneak by. But you'll see that once you start playing the game, and it's a pretty cool game. Let me show some other games that I previously mentioned, so you can kind of get some gameplay of those as well. Next game I want to show is a little bit gameplay of Clockwork Aquario. Pretty much a unreleased Sega game that they never released, and this is for the Switch and the PS5. So let's get into it. Let's try to fast forward a little bit. As you can see, has that old Sega style look, and you can see here, pretty cool, fun game that never came out. Glad they were able to finish it and bring it out. Bring this game out. Pretty cool game, as you can see, and you can tell it's one of those older Sega games. Glad they was able to bring it out and bring it to fruition. Pretty cool game. Throwback to those older style games, the older Sega games. Super Nintendo as well. It reminds me of definitely Sega. You can see the Sega look and feel to the game. Let's kind of fast forward a little bit, trying to give you a good amount of gameplay to it. Pretty cool game, as you can see. So that's a little bit of gameplay of Clockwork Aquario. See if I'll show a little bit of gameplay of Astalon. Let's see. So this is a little bit of gameplay of Astalon. So pretty much as you can see here, you're playing as one character currently. And you can see somebody's under fire. So you're progressing. I love these style games, especially the artwork and how it looks and everything. As you can see, I guess you could go through with certain characters. Certain characters get to a certain point, and certain characters have their strong suits. So you're using certain characters to progress. 3 characters to progress in this tower, and further along. It reminds me of that Sega Super Nintendo style. Look like this is a boss, if not a certain section that just opening up. It look like a boss though, but we'll see. Very cool, fun game. Let's see if I can play a little bit of some music, and you can hear it. See a key up there. Definitely reminds me of that throwback of that Sega and whatnot. I hate those commercials, man. YouTube is ridiculous, man. 100 zillion commercials, and they put like the ad. You have to in the comment section where there would be a comment section. They so greedy, man. So so as you can see here, it's a little bit of the gameplay of that. Maybe I'll show a little bit of gameplay of the Panzer, Air Twister. Hold on a sec. What we're finna look at now, I'm see how long this video go. Air Twister. So we'll look at a little bit of gameplay of that. I know a little bit, not too much about this game. I just know that it's similar to Panzer Palladium, and I know that game is a shoot 'em up style game. As you can see, like the town is getting demolished, so these may be the protectors of that town, or they just coming across it. Sorry about the screen. I gotta clean my phone. You know, this is my used to be phone. I actually do a lot of videos on. I have a newer phone now, so. Very epic, this intro. Let's kind of fast forward a little bit, so I don't know how long this is gonna go. We just beat the stage. Let's go. Trying to go for the video. I don't know how long this video gonna go. That's the main character right there, as you can see. So it's this one of these style games that you'll line up all the enemies and shoot, and you'll keep moving through the game. So you're trying to shoot all these enemies and all these things that come onto the screen. It's not for everybody, but it's a throwback to those older shoot 'em style games. Like I said before, Panzer Palladium that recently came out again. They released it. It's an older game, but it came out for the Switch and I think the PS4 as well. And this is a take on that. I think it has one of the guys from that who wanted to make his own game, and he came out with Air Twister, and it's a throwback to those style of games. Not for everyone, but a pretty cool game. As you can see here, you beat the boss and you progress. I would show some more, but I don't want to make this video too long. So next time when I start doing videos, I'll start having video back with it, like my previous videos. So we'll have video with it. So I have a lot more games to show. But I don't want this video to be too long, but I've been going away for a while, so this is pretty good for just coming back. So, all right, hope you enjoyed the games. Let me stop this real quick. I'll kind of show the games over again. So it's Air Twister, Clockwork Aquario, Astalon, Tears of the Earth. You have Guilt, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. You also have Shantae in the 7 Siren, Shantae Risky Revenge Director's Cut, Shantae Half Hero Half Genie Ultimate Edition, and you also have some games that I've been playing: Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon, and Slaps and Beans. I recommend all these games. Pick them up if you haven't. And that's going to be it for this video. See you guys next time.